Hello, hi. That starting soon screen ran a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I have precious cargo and I'm sure you like it. So, how does this work again? Whoa, it still works. Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in. I am very orange, but I had a little something. I finally did, and that is Dokam. I do realize I need to move up the chat box so you can actually see it properly. Look, now we have dog cam. So I'm pointing, but you cannot see. It's just like right there. And I'm very hot. I'm totally not out of breath. Obviously not. Hi. Apologies if I worry people with my last announcement or well, my last series of announcements. Because I was having health issues because of the hot weather and also because of stress. And then like IRL stuff that has been keeping me from doing a lot of content for the past, well, most of this year actually. It just sort of culminated. I had to leave town for a few days to get things sorted. And I thought things would be unsure for a bit longer, but it turns out life is resuming. Seems fine. So, tentatively positive right now. Still not like gone, but it's fine. And on top of that, my grandma was in the hospital. She's fine, by the way, but that was not a fun thing to happen the last few weeks on top of everything. So, hi. I'm back. I'm technically never away. It's just that the interval between streams is just longer than average for the streamers. I set up a new chat box, which honestly looks a lot better than I thought I did when I set it up. It's custom chat colors. And I set it up in like this pink, and I thought maybe it's too pink, right? But next to the lighting, it actually is really nice and soft. And I know it's very orange, but I had pink, like pink purple lighting, and I was like, I'm wearing orange. That doesn't look very good. But I think it's a bit too orange in all honesty. So let me go ahead and fix that. So how has everyone been? I've not really completely disappeared off the radar. I've been on Discord and stuff where people are saying that I'm following sex bots on Twitter, but it's just not the case. I got fucking cooked by a few of you guys. That was not great. Okay, so oh, this one is on fully orange. Holy shit! What happens if I turn that down a little? That seems to be helping. And if I do this one, I don't know if that makes it better. Wow, that's too orange. This is so pale. Now I look weird. I know I should probably pick another color, but then I need to manually pick it. So if I manually go for orange, then it's like actually orange. Like, look at this. That's, oh. Maybe a blue? That's too blue. A little bit of green then? I don't know if that's necessarily better. But we're gonna roll with it, okay? Dogo is just sleeping. Dogo is sleeping. Maybe I should add text, because she is kind of camouflaged right there, so maybe people are not understanding that's a doggo. Text. Okay, yes. Dog cam. Let's go. Yay! You're finally watching Freer, I really need to start watching Freer. But I've still been watching House. And I just finished season 7 and watched a little bit of the first episode of season 8, kind of trying to rack up the motivation to go live because it's just... If you have not been live for a while, the anxiety starts like building and building. And then I need to deal with that. And I'm not good with that. So, yeah. Is it just chatting or are we playing some games? I don't have like hours and hours today. And I just wanted to like chat because I feel like the last time we played Honkai Star Rail, and I imagined we could play again like a few days later, which we couldn't. And it had been a while, and I felt like I need to like just chat and go live and have that behind me, and then I can see again. Hopefully tomorrow. And I know I always say that when I stream, like, oh, I'll be there tomorrow, this weekend, later this week. But the situation was a lot more uncertain. And I was dealing with a lot of health stuff as well on top of that. But right now, it actually seems like I can be alive tomorrow. And be alive the entire day if I want to. Well, not entire day, because I don't have energy for like 8-hour streams. I need to get my stamina back. But things are a bit more certain right now. So I am relieved with that. Me too. Jesus Christ. I got some tea because it's raining and it's cold. It's not even that cold. It's so weird. My body temperature is like doesn't understand how to regulate itself because it had been hot weather and I was dying for some like coolness or some rain, like at least some clouds. And then the clouds came and I was like, okay, well, I can at least start wearing long pants again, right? No, that was still too hot. Like, okay, maybe shorts, but a hoodie, still too hot. Now it's like actually pouring. It's cold out. And I'm sweating. But even if I took this off, I would still be sweating. Because my body is like, it's hot out. I've no idea what the logic is of that. So that, I'm gonna deal with that. What else? What else? There was other stuff. I don't... there were like 10 things. And I know I should have written them down, but it was late at night and I didn't have any pen and paper. Oh, what I've been doing since... What is the last time I streamed? Which things? Let's see. That was just after my birthday. Which was... Jesus Christ, that's almost 20 days ago. It's 3 weeks. Oh, I didn't expect that was that long ago. Well, the interval is shorter than the last few times I streamed. Oops. But I've been watching Doctor Who. The new season. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised. If you count the Christmas special with Ruby and 15, then we have now 5 episodes. So we have the Church and Ruby Road, Space Babies, The Devil's Court, Boom, and 73 Yards. And both Boom and 73 Yards might possibly be some of my favorite Doctor Who episodes overall. And the fact that they're from the same season that's not even done yet, it's kind of goated. So... Hog, I guess. There are some bits and pieces that I'm like... Is it raining in your room? Outside. It's outside. Don't worry. It's not in my room. If it was in my room, then I would be kicking and screaming around my equipment. Because there's a lot of stuff that cannot deal with water. Also, hi, Anwar Schizo? I'm sure there's probably... Oh, thank you for the follow. Is it so low? What the hell? Doctor Who? More like Dr. Balls. Hi, Mudan. Welcome in. 19 months. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just Anwar? Okay. Yeah, I'm always... I cannot deal with names because I'm so bad with them. And I don't...
More like Dr. Balls.
Why is the volume of that so low? Oh, I might have an idea why that is. Oops. I think the browser sources are on the same slider as currently my music is. My music is turned down with that. Oh, that's not the order I should do things in. I turn down the music in the browser. Then I can put this go. Wow, that's... That's crazy. That... Thank you for the googly eyes for 50 bits. Are you able to place them? I've never used them myself. I just enabled it. And I know that people like it. Oh, shit. Yeah, those are still on this scene. Yeah, let me remove those. I've double alerts by accident. These are lasting. Jesus. I'm trying to sit still so they actually have the best effect. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's crazy. That I... Also, this background music is kind of sick. Well, it's not sick and like it's a really cool song or something. But a mate of mine, Raylis, he's a cat VTuber. He used to do VTuber lore as well. He has a channel where he posts music for streamers to use. It's called Cat Records by Raylis, and it's the specific playlist I'm currently using. It's just a new album. And he released 5 days ago, and he said this is our best lo-fi yet, and he is right. Do you have a Johan Cruyff jersey? No, I do not. My little brother has a shirt, I think. But I don't have a jersey. I'm not really into football. I know he's like a legend and stuff, especially here in the Netherlands. He got didn't he get an arena named after him? I know he's more than football, but I'm not into sports. I don't know enough about it, okay? The only sport I was ever into was volleyball. And that was because I took lessons in elementary school. And at that time, my best friend, she was like 3 years older. She played volleyball at a really high level. And her sisters both did. So I was always like hanging around in the gymnasium close to my house. Every Saturday, there were like either tournaments or matches with the local team and other teams. And I think I haven't talked to her in, well, it must be, well, it's for over a decade. But I saw on Facebook, the one time I did log in, I needed something from there, someone's birthday or something. And I saw that she was still playing volleyball. And she is playing some of the highest teams in the country, I think. I don't know exactly how like the volleyball hierarchy is set up, but she was pretty high up and she was still playing. And that actually made me proud of her. It's actually sticking with it. Because not everyone who does sports in elementary school actually sticks with it. So I'm proud of that. And I had a moment a few years ago that I was like, maybe I should pick up volleyball again. But you probably are not surprised if I say that was right after I watched Haikyuu. But I mostly because when I watched Haikyuu, I realized that the level we were playing at and with like the way we were surfing and passing the ball, we were playing at like easy mode rules because we were like small kids. And our team was not really good. For 2 reasons. I'm not an athlete. I just wanted to go on a sport and just have fun, right? And just learn something new and be active. And my team didn't like me. Like I was bullied in elementary school, and I had the tough luck that 2 of the people in my team were part of like that, like the secondary circle of said bullies. And one of them did apologize to me like years later about that. because she still played, and then like she started realizing like, oh wait, we're the reason you left, which is unexpected. I'm sorry for the random dump. That was Jesus. I'm sorry. I was the one who kicked bullies' asses. Ooh. Kettlebell Camise. My French is so questionable lately. Google Translate. Something about beautiful. Oh, nice shirt. Thank you. What you have on your top? It's a panda. Or actually, it's two pandas. Look. Oh, not the black one? It's like a checker pattern with like different colors. It's like black, dark gray, and then like a greenish tint. The colors faded a bit. Like you cannot see it on the camera because of color correction. But yeah, it's like a checkered pattern. And why is this not buttons? Yeah, I don't know the name in English either. In Dutch, we would say it's geruit. But that doesn't really mean much either. Yeah. But it's like a checker pattern kind of thing. Like stripes and different colors and... I don't know how to call it. Apologize. Yeah. Oh, so go sleepy. Hey, Betty. Hi, Betty. It's so cute because I was setting up stream and everything, and like last minute I picked her up from downstairs, and she was on the couch, and I told her, "Hey, Betty, do you want to come upstairs with me?" And then she sat up, and like still started wagging, and then she just sprinted towards the stairs and like sat down, waiting for me to pick her up and bring her upstairs. It's really cute. The only thing I know in Dutch is lang leven de traagheid van Johan. Traagheid? I am lacking some context on that one, I think. Erfenis. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and I'm... I'm looking what it is. And the first website that is shown to me is this website. It's called scholieren.com, and that's for people in mostly high school and uni, and it's kind of like an info page on books, but it's mostly a page where there's like an official like summary and one's written by people. And like people have written papers on it. Like a book paper. And you can just see them. This is how we cheated before ChatGPT was a thing. We just used the websites like these. Let me see if I can show you. You'll lose dog cam for a bit, but... It's it's long. Oh, interesting. It's not even like a Dutch thing. It's like from Belgium. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I don't know how to use ChatGPT either. Holy shit, I have no idea. Yeah, Wuthering Waves is Wuthering Waves? I've just been saying woo-wah. Woo-wah. It sounds cuter in my head. Isn't Fleming a language near you? Yeah. So Belgium is a super indecisive country that's divided into a top and a bottom half. The top half is called Flemmen, I think, in English. In Dutch it's called Vlaanderen. And the bottom half, I think Wallonie? In Dutch it's called Wallonia. and they speak Dutch and French respectively, but in their own way. So like, if I talk to a Belgian person, I can understand what they're saying. Are they making sense most of the time? That's another question. What do you call it? They use different words sometimes. Also, like the second person pronoun, which in English is just you. We have a regular one, and we have a, how do you call it? Formal one. So we have u, the formal one, and je, informal. In Flemish, that's the other way around. So when someone is calling me u around here, I feel old. I'm like, why? I have no status. I am not your senior. Don't start talking formally to me. I do talk like that to elderly people. I stopped doing it with people like around my parents' age because they're all... like, they barely even recognize me as a person, so I'm like, I can talk to everyone. But in Flemish, it's the other way around. So if someone's just talking to you casually, they will start calling you u. And I'm like, what? What? And then it's more formal if they start calling you, which doesn't make any sense to me. You talk to a Moroccan, if they're talking Moroccan, I wouldn't understand because the languages are not related at all. If I would talk to a Moroccan person living in the Netherlands, I would say 50-50 because they have like their own slang. Like the Moroccan and Turkish population, I think are like, they have overlapping slang that I don't really understand because I'm not really like in that part of society, and it's mostly around like the west of the country, but the big cities. I know you're not the same, but I see that there's like an overlap in the slang use. I know you're Africans, but it's how the culture is here in the Netherlands, I think. Like, we have a lot of people from Morocco, Turkey, and some of the old colonies of the Netherlands. And they tend to like stick together, like socially, which makes sense because they're all people of color for the most part. All of Europe is like that. I mean, yeah, but specifically those three groups. And I know that, like, socially, at least the Moroccans and the Turks are flocking together a bit more on average. So, like, when my little brother, like, is around his friends who are a bit more a mixed bunch than I had when I was in high school, they're talking all sorts of slang that I didn't even hear about until I was 20 years old. So I have no idea what they're all saying sometimes. And it does also, on top of that, is that they live mostly, or like, those slang is usually active in like more of the west of the country. And I live more eastward. And it does travel with like the younger generation. But I differ like 9 years from my little brother. So there's I sometimes have no idea. Skotaria? Huh, interesting. I started learning more about some of the slang from people from the old colonies. Especially because I think it was last year or the year before that we had a entrant to Eurovision who is like a descendant from some of the former colonies. And he made an entire song that was in a dialect of Dutch that was used by people that were enslaved as a way to communicate. And it was all about like the slavery history. So I started learning more about that because there was more media attention to it, and I didn't realize how deep it went, which does say a lot about like me and our education system. But then, to be fair, with how my high school journey was, I had to redo some years and change school, so I missed out on a lot of history because I dropped that subject really soon, and not the most social person. But that was a very interesting little sidestep in history. I'm the opposite. I can imagine. I would have loved to learn more about history because I have very obvious gaps in my knowledge, and it frustrates me sometimes because I don't know a lot about the history. Like, I know certain things happened, but no details or whatever. I was like, this song is too good. It's probably autoplay into a different place, but no, it's still the playlist from Raylist. That's so cool. The fact that I got worried, like, oh no, there's the wrong music playing, and it was actually the right music. That's good. That's good to know. Oh, yes, of course. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I'm not gonna listen to music today, because I'm a bit scared of copyright. I just want to yap, just chat. I will do a stream soon where I will just listen to music, especially VTuber music, and then I just can take on other requests because then I already am in copyrighted territory, so it doesn't. Just keep it somewhere to you alone. You can send the link in the chat. I think the bot is dead, so you should get timed out. Let's see. Nightbot has been dead for months. I don't know why, but it just happened. That's not my account. That's Evan. Is this even... Why is the bot not working? That's so weird. It says it's on. Oh, that's... Ugh. I realized I had one person in my Nightbot registered as a regular, and that's a person I haven't talked to in like a year. Yeah, it has been over a year now. So it just randomly blocked me. They were like my best friend, and they randomly just blocked me. Join channel. Okay. Yeah, Nightbot, are you modded? Yeah. Why did it leave my channel? That's so weird. It's just social media, don't worry. Yeah, but it's a bit sad because she was the reason that I kept streaming when I was just starting out. Oh, yeah, I know she can't block me IRL, but she lives in Singapore. So we haven't actually met. Where we were like really close and everything, and we went to some drama together. That wasn't very public, but yeah. But yeah, she told me that she would need some space to like get over some burnout right before New Year's, not last New Year's, but the one before. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Just message me when you're ready to come back. And if you do decide to leave permanently, just at least let me know. And then I started like working on like a VTuber design. And I wanted to gather some references I wanted to put into the background. And I just went to her Twitter like, hey, what's her current design? And I just wanted to surprise her, right? And then I saw that she blocked me. I felt terrible. And because she didn't block me on my alt, and I was following her on there. I could still see her tweets and started subtweeting about me. And that just sucked. That really sucked. Yeah, when I started out, like most people just popped in and didn't really stick around, barely even chatted. And it was hard. And she was the first one that is actually sticking around and having fun in chat. Then we just became friends, started collabing, and her enthusiasm helped me like to keep streaming. I got affiliate because of her support. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be streaming today. So I felt like I owe things to you and I want to say thank you. And then you just block me without something else. And then in her sub-tweets and everything, I saw that she thought I was leeching on her. Just for my own good and everything. And I'm like, girl, I barely ever streamed. And when I did, I was almost at every stream of yours. I had your back through everything, and then she just blocked me. You're sure, Mike? You don't need anybody. That's a vote and a half. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that just sucked. I don't know. Yeah, Larking, I don't know how much you knew about the situation. I don't know what she said to you, but it still hurts me. I only recently my offline screen for, well, since what, 2021? Was it 2021? Yes, 2021 somewhere. Was an art piece that she commissioned of a collab that we did. I didn't change it until very recently. Because I just, yeah. So now it's matching with this. Well, it's actually just this stream, but just non-animated. And instead of it saying stream is ending, it is, it says stream is offline or something, stream offline. Even, yeah, okay. I was worried that you couldn't even hear me in this scene. But yeah, you can. Yeah, it's really pretty. This was expensive. This set was so... Well, it's not really expensive, but like, it was like 50 euros. And it was a lot of money for me back then. But I was like, I need something that I feel comfortable with, and I couldn't afford anything custom. So yeah, I got kind of removed from the Discord because I wasn't part of some ski streams. Jesus. It's 500 dirhams. It's okay. Yeah, but for me, that was a lot of money because I barely had any income. It wasn't until I started working with someone that was early in the chat that I actually started having some decent income, and that 50 euros was something I could afford, right? So I've been using that for the past 2+ years. You have a sure, Mike? What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, this was a birthday present, by the way. But I'm talking about way back. Like, right now, I'm fine. I have more money than I can, like, spend. To be fair, I live at home, and I don't really spend it on stuff. But I barely had any income at that time when I bought that set, which is, like, a while ago. So I'm doing really fine. So that... I have nothing to complain about. Also, these glasses, the biggest part was from insurance, so... So I'm not complaining. It's just that back then, that was a lot of money for me. But also, as you can see in the background, I have a lot of VTuber merch. And if you, like, all know, that's not cheap. Can I ask you a weird question? You can always ask. Depending on how weird it is, I don't know if I will answer. Because I really don't understand. Yeah, no, go ahead. Ask me. They'll go. She's so sleepy. I'm pointing, but it's right behind the camera. But she's like literally like right below the table. Oh yeah, back then when I was doing the editing stuff, the little money I earned seemed like a fortune. In LGBTQIA, can you tell me what the letters stand for and what it means? It just means lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer, intersex, and I think asexual is the A. And it's basically just an acronym that encompasses queer identities. So I am bisexual and I identify as non-binary. they use they them pronouns. And the Q means queer, which is a word people are like using nowadays to just say like, hey, I am not straight and not cis, but it's kind of an ambiguous word without pinpointing onto a single label. Some people do it because it's easier, because they have a bunch of labels. Some people don't like labels, but do like the differentiating word. I think the official definition in English of the word queer is like odd or different, and it used to be a word that was like quite normal in the language. It's like if you would read older books, the word queer would just be there casually. Didn't mean the same thing it does today. I think it's in Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure it's in the Sherlock books. And at some point in the 19th century, it became a slur for people that were different. Before, like, being gay was like really something that was open, something that people were open about. And it just also became like a slur for gay people. Until the F slur mostly. But yeah, nowadays people are just using it as a descriptive word. Kind of like taken back. Why am I hearing things? What the fuck? Oh, I forgot to text my parents that I'm streaming. Ooh, that's... I think I understand a little bit, but not much, but little. That's a start. You're already doing a lot better than a lot of people that come into the chat. Like, they just barge in, say some slurs to me, and then get upset that I, like, time them out and stuff. I've even had people that just come in, say, are you a boy or a girl? And when I just honestly answer, they become just mean. And I'm like, fuck. Yeah, it's difficult to understand here in Morocco and North Africa. Yeah, that's understandable, and I'm like not trying to push anything on there. Yeah, it's... I understand why a lot of people refuse to explain it, especially older generations that just, no matter where you're from and what the rules and the laws are, it's not really socially acceptable. And if you're not familiar with the spaces, it's hard to explain. And on top of that, being gay is illegal in a lot of places. I luckily live in a place where gay marriage is legal, and there are laws that protect me from like hate based on my gender and sexuality. So I'm very fortunate for that. And I can help, again, I can get gender affirming care as well. Like if I want to change something, or like take hormones for my gender to like feel more like myself, I can get those. I'm on the wait list currently. And then you have places like America, where there was a state that like very recently, I mean last week, passed a law that makes it illegal for people to get gender affirming care, like at all. And then I mean just like everything. I'm not sure if it means that you cannot be trans there, or like identify as such, or like try to pass as such, but like medically it's illegal now. And that's in America in 2024, last week. I prefer dogs to humans. Doesn't make me immoral. Depends on how you prefer dogs. Do you like prefer dogs in company? Because I certainly do as well. But I'm also like socially anxious and autistic. So dogs are... I'm pointing again. But yeah, doggo. I've got my own little doggo. No, don't worry. Look, we're on Twitch, okay? People admit to the strangest things. Yeah, I'm pointing again. I need to stop this. But Doggo, her name is Betty. And she's like 1.5 years old. And she is one of the best things that ever happened to me. She is such a sweet little creature. And she just likes hanging out here in my room. She has her own little place. And I realized, like, I always had like a pillow for her. But now I've got a little side table. She loves lying underneath it because it like feels safe or something. Yeah, she's just sleeping. I can give my life for dogs and then I give for a human. Yeah. It's also, if I would, I've thought about trolley problems and stuff with animals involved. And I'm always more, I always tend to like choose animals, especially if they outnumber the humans on the other side. Because for most animals, stuff just happens to them. They have no say or understanding what is happening. Or for humans, I'm like, there's probably a lot more variables that led up to you being in this position. So I'm protective of animals. Like, animals cannot like choose things the way humans can. Like, even though my dog has a great life and I give everything to her, she didn't choose to be with us. Not in, like, the conventional way. She did kind of choose, because when we went to the lady that had the litter, we had our eyes set on another dog at first. But all the dogs were, like, sleeping or just ignoring us. And only our little doggo actually came up with her mom, it was really sweet, to greet us. She's the only one that voluntarily came to me. She was the only one that was like happy to be around me. So I was like, well, we came for that one, which we wouldn't have picked either way, I think. Because it was like the smallest one of all and the least energetic. So that didn't fit what we were looking for. But she just came to us. Like, she picked us. And I was like the sweetest little thing. I like, she was like this big. Like this big. She was like a little bigger than a guinea pig when we got her. And she still decided to like try and climb on my lap, even though my legs are like taller than she was. And like come play with me, and her little tail was already wagging. Like one of the few, like only a few of the dogs, like I think there were like 8 or something, were actually wagging their tails, and she was wagging the hardest. And when we came back the next day, because obviously we couldn't take her home right away because we didn't have the supplies, because getting a dog was kind of like a, how do you call it, impulsive thing. We were already talking about it, like, oh, in 2024 we're gonna get a dog. And then my mom was just browsing online to like see if there were litters around and stuff. And then she saw the post of this litter when the person was still busy putting up all the pictures. And then we went the next day, and then the next day we picked her up after we got the supplies and everything. And we thought that we could just wire the money over because it's a breed and the color is also rare. So it wasn't a cheap dog. But we just thought we could wire the money, but she was like, no, I want cash. So we're like, do you have a cash machine nearby? So we had to leave to get cash. And when we came back, like we left the little box that we brought to bring her home in, and like a toy that we brought. And then she already picked out the toy, which was like twice her size. It was really cute. Out of the box and started playing with it in our absence. Like, all the other dogs ignored it. She was the only one that went to go play with it. So that's like the double confirmation that she actually picked us. And I've never felt so much love in my life that at first I couldn't really deal with it. Did you ever been in a fight or crucial moment for someone who's like a real criminal? I did multiple times who saved me, but beloved dogs. Aw. Yeah, I've never been into something really serious. Or at least that would put me into harm's way that I would have trouble getting out of. Like, I've been in situations that were abusive, but more the slow burn abuse and not like someone is trying to punch me and like kick my ass and everything. But back then I didn't have dogs. This is my first dog. But I did have cats. And like also through like high school and everything, and through my depression, my cats they really helped me through it. And when one of my cats unexpectedly passed like a couple months ago, I had a hard time, and I don't think I would have been able to get through it if it wasn't for the basis that that cat gave me emotionally. But also, I now also had a dog. So I wasn't like completely empty. I still have the other cat, but the other cat... When you have multiple animals, do you like have that all your different animals support you emotionally in different areas? Because the cat that passed, she was just always like chilling with me. She was always around me, like on my bed when I was sleeping, or when I was watching TV, she was just chilling on my lap. But my other cat is like super cuddly. Like, she doesn't come sit with me. Like, she just wants to cuddle and like play a bit. And it's a completely different area. And it's just, yeah. For me, it's not love, it's brotherhood. Yeah, I mean, I guess it fully depends on what your bond is with dogs and animals, and what their personalities are as well. Because we called our dog Buddy. Mostly because it's a cute name, and people started recommending to us that I named it like 2 syllables, starting with like a B or something, like a hard syllable, a hard vowel. No, vowel is like E-A-O-U-I. Consonant. A hard consonant to start. And then we eventually came up with Buddy. But her name is like perfect. Because she's like a little mate. She's like a small friend. And she's so... I mean, I called them Ktiba. In Daria Arabic, means my beloved. Aww. I swear I've heard this song before. Or maybe it's something like it. Like, I don't know who Aurelius hired this album. Because he just hires different music producers every time. Get music made for him. Interesting. Ugh. What time is it? Oh, it's 4 p.m. That's not too late. Oops. So what else was there? I really should have written things down. Anyway, getting back on track. At the start of the stream, I started describing that things seem to be a bit more certain. So if I can stream tomorrow, I want to make a start with Wuthering Waves. I wanted to stream it last week on the day of release. Then Live decided, like, no, here are like 100 things that you should be spending time on, and none of them are anything related to the instance. So I was frustrated. But considering that a lot of people are having performance issues with the game, that got fixed. But the rewards of like the compensation are lasting until like June. So if I play tomorrow, I can still get the compensation without ever having the problems, I think. If that's how it works. So it's not too bad in hindsight. And I still have some of Honkai Star Rail 2.2 story left. So we'll do that another day. Larkin, I believe, gifted me Five Nights at Freddy's for my birthday. And I've been wanting to play that game on stream for a long time. So that's on the schedule as well. There's a game for solo leveling that just looks really cool. And as I read and loved the manhwa a lot, I've not watched the anime yet. Mostly because the art style is so different. So I just need to sit down for it and get through like that first like hurdle. I want to try that as well. I want to just do a stream where I react to all Fishojo lore. So personal lore and Fishojo mythos, just everything in, I think, chronological order. Might need to be 2 streams. Because it's a lot. And I don't want to bore people. Ideally in 1 stream, so it's just 1 VOD. And music. I sent Evan like an idea yesterday. Well, I didn't come up with the idea. It's just like I saw someone else do it. Where you hear like a few seconds of a song and then you have to guess who sings it. And it's like multiple choice. And that's like a really cool idea. So I want to just before even attempting anything like that, do more streams dedicated to feature music. Because I don't think I've ever really done a stream fully dedicated to it. So it was always baked in with feature lore. Because mostly because it was either something that just came out and we just put it in the end of the feature lore stream. Or it was lore music or just music where people who were covering the lore from and we have time left. So that's something I want to do. And I just need to pick up editing again. So I'm probably gonna ask some friends or something what their rates would be to edit the video like mine. Because it's not really high-end edit I need. It just needs to be edited. It's mostly just cutting out me stumbling over my words and all the weird pauses I keep doing during recordings. To condense the video. Because I've had recordings of like an hour and a half or something, and I could condense it down to like 40 minutes. Because of how I keep stumbling over my words and pauses I keep taking, or things that are not relevant to the reaction. And yeah, and like some zooms here and there. Like the most editing intensive thing would be the intro, which is usually like 30 seconds long. Where I put in a little bit more slow pans and zooms and stuff. So I'll just try and start editing myself again, and then just ask a couple friends like, hey, can you just help me get back on track? Depending on what their rates are. Because for some reason, even my friends don't put on their cards what their rates start at, or what like a rough estimation is. And I always feel awkward asking, because I don't have a big budget for it. So, yeah. So, if you're one of those friends, take the hint. Because I love window shopping. I just love being able to look at what people are doing and what their rates are and just compare them. Oh, is there... Oh, there's an ad starting soon. Oops. I was not paying attention. Oopsie. Why is the ad not starting? That's crazy. I'll just manually run it and go to the bathroom in the meantime. So I'll be right back, run the ad. The reason we're running these ads is to remove pre-roll, and I'll always take breaks during the ads, or at least when I can. So there's no content lost. So get something to drink, stretch your legs, use the bathroom. I'll be back in like 3 minutes-ish. See you in a bit. Hello. I'm back. I saw the hydrate. I hydrated in the absence, but if you want to prove, I'll hydrate again. You can tell I set the camera for the fact that it was rainy and cloudy. So now I'm overexposed. Absolutely fantastic. Something. Yeah, I better keep that for tomorrow. If I want to play Wuthering Waves, I might as well look at like trailers and stuff before that. Get into the mood, so it's just a full dedicated stream. What else? I think there were some trailers and stuff that I can watch. Like other trailers. Like The Boys Season 4 is coming out soon. Season 4 trailer. Oh, that's not Season 5. Season 4. The official trailer came out 3 weeks ago. Why is the trailer like 12 seconds shorter on the UK and Ireland Prime Video channel than the main one? I don't get it. You know, we can check this out. What's this? Spotlight trailer. Extended trailer 4K you up. Wow, I cannot speak now. I'm gonna have to dip now, but have a great rest of your stream. Thank you. I don't know how much longer I'll stick around though, because it was a bit later in the afternoon than I would have liked it, but I was like, even if I go live an hour and yap for a bit, that's more than fine, right? Oh, fuck me. I don't need Google Translate. And this song I've saved up. Okay. Display. Yeah, this was the song, what's the name? Unwasn't. Okay. Look at how cute the album art is. Little sleepy kitty. But yeah, the Boys trailer. Yeah, it's partially watched because I need to make a thumbnail of Iron Mouse watching this trailer, and I needed a screenshot, which I ended up not even using. Let's see. See. Just became this. I just took a poster, really scuffedly took out the letters, made them bigger, put an arrow. I don't know what I was thinking, but it works. Oh, turn the volume a little bit. The Boys Season 4 trailer. Let's go.
I look back at my life, and all I see are the messes I made.
Oh yeah, that was.
And I ain't got time to fix it.
Last season was so sad.
I can do one thing right.
It's coming out in a few weeks too.
I can't do it alone. I can't do it without you.
This country is corrupt beyond repair, so we gotta save it.
Homelander gives me the shivers. It has been years.
To do some terrible things.
Oh yeah, hello blood.
We'll no longer be beloved celebrities. You will be wrathful gods.
Oh.
Show me a little wrath.
That doesn't sound good, Ashley.
Oh yeah, no shit, Ashley.
Sorry.
I forgot there were like 7 Ashleys or something.
We need someone.
That was
like
a
you,
person?
David, before the soups start rounding us up and dumping us off in camps.
I have found it.
Oh, that was Soldier Boy, wasn't it?
All our prayers. A virus kills
Yes.
soups.
Severed
This is
leg.
insane and desperate, even for you.
Well, insanely desperate's where we are, don't you think, love?
Let's go. Chop chop, motherfuckers.
This is a biblical war of good versus evil. And I'm declaring hunting season on Starlighters.
What the?
I can't believe this is fucking happening to me again.
What are those chickens?
Look, we've all done bad shit. What's insane is that our solution to every problem
What
is murder.
the?
Violence isn't brave.
Violence is power.
That's the spirit, champ. Who wants a creamy, delicious
Just
milkshake?
threw him against the building,
Against monsters.
and he splattered like a
We need to
fly.
start acting human.
What is it with the farm animals?
You're all fucking welcome.
You know, I'm looking at this with shock and disgust and stuff, but also, what am I expecting? This is the boys. I'm at loss for words. Yeah, me too. And I'm also noticing I don't have the new chat box in this scene, which is a slight problem. Let me see browser source. Oh, yeah, that's a bit big. There we go. I can this one. Oh my god. I need to clean up my OBS. This is sad. And I can take those away. Let's go. Haha. But that's disgusting, but also exactly what I was expecting. Is this? Oh, this is the official teaser trailer. You know what's interesting to me though? They did the whole Gen Z thing, like the spin-off series with the school, and it ended with Homelander like absolutely wrecking everyone's shit, and the kids getting stuffed away in some facility, and I think it ended with Butcher getting them out or something, or at least there was some teaser to that. But as far as I could tell, there was none of that in this trailer. So are they keeping it a secret? Because there's a girl that has literal blood-bending powers. And I saw a lot of blood, but not her involved. Maybe I'm just blind, but let's see what this trailer does.
Rome.
Oh, that's not very loud. Oh, that is loud.
Rome. Greece. All democracies fail. Because people are fucking stupid. But if you crush the masses, who builds your monuments?
Well,
Who tongues you tame?
then it's no longer democracy, isn't it?
Nah, the people will tear it apart themselves. You just gotta nudge them a little.
Oh, the way they're
Then
using
you get to slip
colors.
in, be the one saving it.
Yellow versus the
Like
red and
Caesar.
blue.
Like Caesar.
Oh, who is she? Oh, we saw in the other trailer. She's new too. Oh, yikes. What the? Yeah, that's my reaction.
Want their balls crushed.
What? Hold up. Okay, hold up. Hold the phone.
Want their balls.
Oh, hell.
Who wants their balls crushed?
Oh, that was. Oh, that sums up the tone of the show so much. Like, it's so entirely possible those two are not related. Those two clips are not related, but it's just. Oh, just like the hell no. It's probably not related. Oh, that threw me for a loop. That's so funny. It feels like I was hit by a bat. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Your team. What's your code name again?
The boys.
Oof. Who came up with that shit?
Now I know why that guy is familiar to me right now. Because I'm pretty sure this is the actor that played Danny in Grey's Anatomy. And I've been binging Grey's Anatomy with my parents. I think we're at like season 6 or 7. We just started 7. That's why it seems familiar to me. Oh my god. Yeah, and it has been since that and now 10 years? So that makes sense.
That shit.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's normal. So, something I started liking about Grey's Anatomy is because it's a show from like 2004. And like, obviously, it's season 7. We're close to like 2010, 11-ish. But you see a lot of people as like one episode guest stars or whatever that I recognized and move on to like really big roles only a few years later. Or like a decade later or whatever. So the girl that plays Valkyrie was in the show playing like the chief's niece. But when that character came back, she was no longer playing that role because I think by then they started filming Thor. Or at least that movie. I'm not even sure. No, it must not be. No, that's too early. I don't know why she didn't return. Maybe she got a break role or whatever. Demi Lovato was in there. Timing-wise, I think it's still her Disney Channel days. So many people I know from other shows. Like, even some of the main characters, like Lexi Gray, Meredith's sister. She will go and play a major character in the Supergirl series. And that didn't even start that much later after Grey's Anatomy, which just feels crazy to me. And so are there more people. I didn't even have that with House that much. Maybe because, I don't know, maybe they hired more like actual nobodies for one episode roles. But with Grey's Anatomy, just keeps going. Keeps going. People that I recognize for later. Barely anyone from the main cast. Maybe because they kept playing in the show. But one-off characters. So many. So many. It's crazy. Okay. Is there another trailer? I wonder what this is. Oh, yeah, yes, it starts at the bloody Homelander. Oh, it's... Oh.
This country is corrupt. Beyond repair. So we gotta save it.
What's insane is that our solution to every problem is murder.
The whole world is about to burn. We need someone like you, Billy.
I can do one thing right. I can't do it alone.
I feel like this is gonna be the best season yet.
Do it without you.
Chop chop, motherfuckers.
They're definitely reusing the same clips. But the vibe of every trailer so far is completely different.
We need to start acting human.
I'm really, really genuinely interested how they're gonna like wrap up the Gen V storyline in this because they cannot ignore it. This wasn't that bad. Yeah, this was like an actual teaser trailer. I love how they call it Starlight. But she was barely in there. I like the shot from the thumbnail. Like this. It's not even in there. I was clickbaited. Yeah, only a few more weeks. Oh, I'm so hyped. Let me put on the music again. Oh. Like it's literally like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. It's almost June. Sheesh. Okay, let's see. Is there more on the Prime Video?
Hi, I'm Harriet.
Oh, ooh. Let's see. And those are not trailers. Those are just clips. It's smart that they became a clips channel for themselves. Because that means that they can recycle things indefinitely. They have podcasts for Prime? In the stars?
They're both like.
Is David Tennant a Sagittarius in Good Omens? Huh? I don't even know. Have to go and Ezzy. Enjoy your beautiful streamy. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll drink my tea.
Hi, I'm Harriet.
Do they have? Yeah. Look, new in 2024. In May 2024. I've not logged onto my Prime account in a hot second here. Oh, that's all? I want to watch trailers. I have an entire shelf dedicated to Hazmino. I need to watch that. Invincible just as much. The Boys. Summer Turned Pretty. The Anime Club. Most of these are not even available where I live. Main character energy light Yagami. Oh my god. Okay, well that's obviously not it. What's on my homepage? Let's expose myself a little. As you can tell, it's VTubers and music. And it's got fucked now. Holy shit. There's some stuff in here and I'm like, oh, I clicked on one thing. And it's just all that. The funny thing is, the VTubers that are featured, I don't even watch. Huh. Thanks for the streamy. Thank you for being here, Saki. No, this is not useful at all. Dun trailer! Oh my god! Okay, I started okay, you cannot see it, but I started reading this manga recently. This is such a good manga. We're watching this trailer. Oh my god. It's the official trailer. Why is it so crunchy? Quality 480. Why is it 480? Okay, to give a quick description on what you can expect. It's basically, you have this girl who believes in ghosts, who meets this guy who believes in aliens, and neither of them believes in the other thing, so they're gonna try and prove it to each other, and that goes horribly wrong, and that's where it starts, and it's fantastic. It just done just mixes and matches like shoujo romance, or like regular romance, but it kind of felt like shoujo, action, paranormal, or like typical shonen, and like really good comedy, all together. And the mangaka that made this manga, he was an assistant. I don't even know. They were an assistant for Tatsuki Fujimoto, who is most famous for Chainsaw Man. And you can tell in like the stupid humor, but also in some of how the panels are placed and stuff. So if you at all like Chainsaw Man, but you want something a bit less dark, don't get me wrong, this still gets quite dark. You'll love this. And I know there's an anime coming out, and I wanted to read this before the anime was announced. I just never got to it. And now I am, and I'm kicking myself, okay? Let's watch this trailer. I'm just... Blah.
もし幽霊がいるってなったらあんたをうちのパシリにするからね。見せてやりましょう UFO や UAP。
Those voice acts are perfect!
おいお前 UFO 見たことねえだろ。綾瀬さんこそ幽霊見たことあるんですか。ないよ。恐縮っす。
The character designs are also perfect. I love how her outfit looks like she's from the 90s. Ah, I love this so much. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of random fan service. And they're all after his dick. It's a running gag. It's so funny. Look at that! It looks so cool! I thought the new anime season was starting really soon, but we have another month. Do we have another trailer? This is official trailer 1. Okay, I need more dun trailer. Okay. Official Netflix trailer. Official teaser. What's this? Cool animation style? It really is. It's the same trailer. It's the same trailer. What's the teaser? What's the teaser? Oh, you can tell this was early stages of the anime making.
アメリカ軍は UAP の存在を正式に認め宇宙軍を再編成しました。どう考えても宇宙戦争に備えてますよ。
Oh, it looks so cool.
そんな気分じゃねえんだよ。わしを倒そうなんて考えない。
Super Granny! Ah! Yeah, they want human reproductive organs. I don't even know where that's going. I just know it's so funny. That's why I recognize that voice. Natsuki Hanai does the voice for Okaran. That's basically just a smaller version of Occulticon. Okaran. But Natsuki Hanai is the voice of Ken Kaneki in Tokyo Ghoul, but also what's his name? Tanjiro in Demon Slayer. I love that voice actor so much. And I've had it before that I was like, what's this voice actor? I really love him. And then I Google it and then like, oh, it's Natsuki Hanai again. Hi Natalie, welcome in. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh. Speaking of anime that got announced, we also have officially the Sakamoto Days anime announced, and it will come out January 2025. And I've been waiting for this for years. And I've kind of given up, but the manga just kept getting more popular over the years. And like, my friend recommended this to me when it was like, I think like 50 chapters in or something. And I immediately told him, like, after like 5 or so chapters, I was like, this will make the coolest anime. But also the fact that the action was actually nice to read and understandable in like manga form, that's also really rare. Like, it already looked sick in manga form. And now we're getting an anime. Yes, I will stretch. Stop getting all yandere on me. Sakamoto Days trailer. Oh, this one is English sub? I hope it's not a lie. I've seen the teaser, but not with subtitles. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. Yeah, there we go. He looks so cool. Look at him. It's so wholesome and cool and cute and funny. Just look at it. This is not even doing it any justice at all. It's just ah. Ah. Why do glasses never look as cool in anime? I don't know, but I think it looks kind of cool for him. So, okay. To give you a TLDR on... Oh, look, dog cam came back. My dog is looking at me because I'm yelling. So Sakamoto Days is literally, you have the world's best hitman. And he is like really cool, really fast, and everyone is like looks up to him and is kind of afraid of him. But a lot of people also don't like him and want to take him out, right? But he retired, got married, got a kid, gained weight, and now operates in his own supermarket. But if you're the world's best hitman, that life, you cannot really leave that behind. So people are still trying to get his ass. I don't quite remember whether his wife knows. I don't think she does. So he's trying to keep it all secret. So it has really good action and it has really good comedy. So like if you're like Spy Family with like the spy aspects of it, but a bit more serious than it is in Spy Family, but also if you like Way of the House Husband without it being as much as a gag as Way of the House Husband. Because he is a dad. He's a dad through and through, but he is also a really awesome kick-ass guy. And the funny part is, he gained weight. But he also has like this weird metabolism. So if he goes all out fighting, sometimes he just loses all that weight and then he becomes his old self again. And people stop recognizing him, or they start recognizing him. And they get all afraid and stuff. But he just gains it right back after he just eats a bit more sweet pork buns, right? It's so good. It's funny. The action is really good. And I don't know. So if you liked Way of the House Husband, Spy Family, or you just want something with a lot of action and like Hitman, like a Hitman school even. There's an arc that they go to the school. This is it for you. Pick up the manga ahead of time. Like we still have like 7 more months before the anime hits. It's so worth it. It's so okay. Like I saw on Twitter that they were like, okay, we're gonna make an announcement regarding Sakamoto Days on like I think it was like a convention or something. And I sent it to my friend who made me read this, and I was like, this is gonna be the anime. I feel it in my bones. And I was right. So, yeah. Watch and read Sakamoto Days. Especially watch it because we have over 100 chapters. So we definitely need several seasons to cover all that. So we need season 1 to absolutely succeed. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My dog is just looking at me like, why are you yelling? Look at her little face. Look at her little face. You're so cute. You're so adorable. Oh, I got a text back. Give me 1 second. Oh. Is there something else that came out? I don't know. Music. Eh. Let's see. I covered everything that I kind of wanted to cover today. And I know it has not even been 2 hours, but I've been, like I said, I've been dealing with health issues, so I'm not completely up to my regular energy, and I really want to play Wuthering Waves tomorrow if I can. So I might as well just hop off now, so I can rest tonight and have energy for tomorrow, because streaming 2 days in a row has always been hard for me. So might as well just take it easy, and maybe I should put some time into getting some thoughts of streams from the last few months up on YouTube, because I keep forgetting it. Oh, speaking of thoughts, in my Discord, oh yes, because Nightbot works again. I can do this again. Is this not the right link? It is. It is the right link. Why is it giving an error? Okay, why? I have an extra channel. I have like a channel for announcements for YouTube pings, which are automated. Are they? I don't know. Twitch pings, and also VODs. With YouTube and Twitch, I just ping at everyone or the member role. But for VODs and extras, I have an optional role. And yeah, so it is described in every new ping how you can get that role, but you have to opt in. But you can still access the channel to see all my new VODs and everything. Why are you barking? She's barking. I think my dad came home. So all other uploads that are not main channel, so like VODs, second channel, will go into there. And I think me reacting to those trailers could go on the second channel. That was a deep sigh. I think my dog heard my dad, so it's a good moment to end. And I think Natalie just went live. Let's see. Yeah, Natalie went live. Let's rate Natalie. Is she still in the starting soon screen? I don't care. We're gonna rate Natalie's not. She's a friend of mine. And she's a VTuber. She is a dream demon. And she basically makes all her models herself and all of her assets. She is talented. I really knows how to work on a budget. I need to take some notes from her. So let's say, oh, that's not the right command. Oops. This is correct. I forgot I had that command in the first place. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. My intention is to go live again tomorrow for Wuthering Waves, and if you have any like videos or things that you want me to look at on stream, like more trailers and stuff, I have a channel in my Discord for React requests, so you can always dump them there whether I'm offline or online. And if I'm online, I also have a React request redeem, and you just put a link in where I put test, and I can see them at a later date. So like, for example, twitch.tv/Ezzydesu, like this, and I can just access them. I think you shouldn't get timed out from putting links in there. Anyway, that's always possible even when I'm offline, and also in my Discord. So thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Bye.